Hello students! Our lesson for today is about the benefits of the wage earners. But before we start, please make sure that you have your modules, ball pen, and of course, scratch paper. Are you ready? If you are, then let's begin. Benefits. When we say benefit, it refers to the employee compensation given by an employer on top of the basic salary or wage. Usually, wage earners are what we call the blue-collar workers, or those who perform manual labors. On the other hand, white-collar jobs are those who have a fixed salary. Both have their own benefits as part of the insurances. In this video lesson, we will be discussing benefits. Benefits may come in a form of cash or in kind. We have learned that benefits are payment made by an employer, a government, or an insurance company. These benefits, however, are not obligatory, meaning there are only some benefits that are applicable to a certain company but do not exist in other company. As we tackle on this video lesson, we will enumerate the benefits included in this degree. Moreover, we will be also discussing the computation on each of the benefits. Now let's proceed to the long-term benefits. We have here the retirement, death, disability, and dependence allowance. Retirement pay is the amount given to an employee who has reached the age of 60 years for optional retirement, and 65 years old for compulsory, and who has served the company for at least 5 years in the service. According to Republic Act No. 7641, in the absence of a retirement plan or agreement, a person may retire and shall be entitled to retirement pay equivalent to at least 1/2 month's salary for every year of service, or a fraction of at least 6 months being considered as 1 whole year. Death benefit is a payout to the beneficiary of a life insurance policy, annuity, or pension when the insured or annuitant dies. Beneficiaries must submit to the insurer the proof of death and proof of the disease coverage. Disability. Wage earners pay Social Security taxes on the wages that they earn. Each quarter in which a wage earner pays Social Security taxes will earn them something referred to as work credits. A certain amount of work credits are required in order to qualify for Social Security Disability Insurance or SSDI. Note that individuals younger than 31 are required to have worked and paid Social Security taxes for half of the time since turning age 21 and becoming disabled. Dependence allowance is equivalent to 10% of the member's monthly pension, or 250 pesos, whichever is higher. The dependence allowance stops when the child reaches 21 years old, gets married, gets employed, or dies. However, the dependence pension is granted for life to children who are over 21 years old, provided they are incapacitated and incapable of self-support due to physical or mental defect which is congenital and acquired during minority. Only 5 minor children, beginning from the youngest, are entitled to the dependents' allowance. No substitution is allowed. According to Republic Act 5094, if the employee's salary is at the minimum set by the Department of Labor and Employment or DOLE for each particular region in the country, then the employee is entitled for tax exemption. So the third benefits are the bonuses and allowances. Examples: travel, rice, meal, clothing, and laundry allowances. These are some amount given by the company to their employees for them to enjoy. Next, we have the 13-month pay, holiday pay, special pay, overtime pay, night shift differential, and hazard pay. 13-month pay is an additional compensation given to employees in the Philippines typically at the end of a year. Presidential Decree Number 851 Section 1 states that all employers are hereby required to pay all their employees receiving a basic salary of not more than 1,000 a month, regardless of the nature of their employment, a 13-month pay not later than December 24 of every year. Holiday pay refers to payment of the regular daily wage for any unworked regular holiday. The holiday pay of an employee for work performed on a regular holiday should be a total of 200% of the employee's daily wage rate. Special holiday pay. If an employee renders his or her services on a special non-working holiday, he or she will be compensated an additional of 30% of his or her daily rate. The formula is hourly rate times 130% times 8 hours. Overtime pay refers to the additional pay for work performed in excess of 8 hours a day. Note that there should be a plus of 25% of the hourly rate for work performed in excess of 8 hours on ordinary day, plus 30% of the hourly rate for work performed in excess of 8 hours on rest day, special day, or regular holiday. Night shift differential refers to the additional compensation for work performed from 10 o'clock in the evening to 6 o'clock in the morning. So there should be a plus 10% of the hourly rate for work between 10 in the evening and 6 o'clock in the morning. Hazard pay is additional compensation for workers who are performing exceedingly dangerous or physically uncomfortable jobs. The law doesn't require employers to give hazard pay, but it's often negotiated as part of a compensation package through collective bargaining with the union. An employee will generally only receive hazardous duty pay for the hours worked in hazardous conditions. For example, if an employee works an 8-hour shift and 4 of those hours are spent in an air-conditioned office, while 4 are spent doing construction in 100-degree heat, only the hours worked in the high heat conditions will be at the hazard pay rate. Note that if you are preparing to begin hazardous work, your employer should brief you on the type of work you will be doing, the risk involved, and the rate of pay before you begin the work. The fifth benefits are the leave incentives. Examples: sick leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, solo parent leave, and others. Sick leave is paid time off from work that workers can use to stay home to address their health needs without losing pay. Maternity leave can be with pay of 60 days for normal delivery and 78 days for cesarean section delivery for every pregnant employee in the private sector, whether married or unmarried. According to Republic Act 1161, as amended by Republic Act 8282, a female employee should be an SSS member and must have paid at least 3 monthly contributions within the 12-month period to avail the maternity leave with pay. According to Republic Act 8187, all married male employees in the private sector, regardless of status of employment, can have 7 days paternity leave with pay to allow the husband to lend support to his wife during her period of recovery or in nursing her newborn child. According to Republic Act 8972, 7 days solo parent leave with pay is granted to a solo parent to enable him or her to perform parental duties and responsibilities where physical presence is required, provided he or she has rendered at least 1 year of service, whether continuous or broken, which includes authorized absences and paid regular holidays. Notified his or her employer that he or she will avail himself or herself of it within a reasonable period of time. And presented solo parent identification card, which may be obtained from the DSWD office of the city or municipality where he or she resides. Retirement benefit. The minimum retirement pay is given by R, which is the retirement pay, is equal to 22.5 times P times T, where P is the daily rate and T is the number of years served. Now, let us consider some computations for some benefits. Example, Mr. Larry served Company A for 22 years with an average daily rate of 467 pesos and 35 centavos. He plans to retire and avail his retirement benefit. How much is the minimum retirement pay that he will receive? Given the formula above, we get R is equal to 22.5 multiplied by the daily rate and times by the number of years served. By that, we get retirement pay is equal to 22.5 times 467 pesos and 35 centavos multiplied by 22 years is equal to 231,338 and 25 centavos. Therefore, Mr. Larry will receive the retirement pay of 231,338 pesos and 25 centavos for 22 years of service in Company A. Mr. Torres plans to retire and utilize his retirement benefit. How much is the minimum retirement pay that he will receive by serving the company for 15 years with an average daily rate of 481 pesos and 23 centavos? Given the formula, we get R is equal to 22.5 times 481 pesos and 23 centavos times 15 years of service is equal to 162,415 pesos and 13 centavos. Therefore, Mr. Torres will receive the retirement pay of 162,415 pesos and 13 centavos for 15 years of service in the company. 13th month pay. Let X be the annual basic salary of any employee. The 13th month pay of any employee must be at least 1/12 of X. Example, Mr. Buenaventura receives an annual salary of 240,000 pesos. At the end of the year, what would be his 13th month pay? Given the formula, we get 13th month pay is equal to 1 divided by 12 multiplied by 240,000 is equal to 20,000. Therefore, Mr. Buenaventura will receive 20,000 pesos as his 13th month pay. Sick leave benefit example. Mr. Abyog's daily rate is 765 pesos and he has a sick leave benefit of 30 working days. Suppose the sick leave benefit is convertible to cash and he has incurred 7 absences only, all due to sicknesses. How much sick leave conversion amount will he get? First, since he incurred 7 absences, there are only 30 minus 7 is equal to 23 days that can still be converted to cash. Thus, 23 times 765 is equal to 17,595. Therefore, he will receive the amount of 17,595 pesos for the sick leave conversion. Maternity benefit. Let X be the average monthly salary of the employee. Then 2.6 times and 2 times for cesarean and normal delivery respectively. Example, Mrs. Mapili, an employee of Natalia and Franco Insurance Company, is pregnant with a cesarean delivery status. She is a member of Social Security System or SSS and wants to avail the maternity leave. She earns an average monthly income of 21,371 pesos and 12 centavos. How much will be her income in the entire period of the leave? Since her delivery status is cesarean, she will be having an amount of 2.6 multiplied by the average monthly salary. So the computation will be 2.6 multiplied by 21,371 pesos and 12 centavos is equal to 55,564 pesos and 912 centavos. And that will be her income in the entire period of leave. Suppose Company A offers you a monthly salary of 30,000 pesos. However, the workplace is far from where you live. So, you are planning to rent a house near it. The rent for the house that you are considering costs 5,000 pesos a month. On the other hand, Company B offers you a monthly salary of only 27,000 pesos, but provides a free accommodation near your workplace. Based on the given information, which company is offering a better compensation and benefits package? Company A offers a higher monthly salary. However, if you consider the cost of renting a house, your monthly income will be reduced to 30,000 minus 5,000 is equal to 25,000. On the other hand, Company B offers a lower monthly salary, but it also offers free accommodation. So, your income will not be affected by any house rent. Therefore, Company B is offering better compensation and benefits package. That would be all. Thank you for watching and happy learning!